Congratulations on completing the program. Oh my God, are you excited?
I am. I'm
Well,
very excited.
you look amazing. So I
Thank
definitely
you.
know you must have had a good time.
I did. I've enjoyed the entire experience.
Now, before you joined the program and now, did you have either type 2 diabetes, pre-diabetes, or were you diabetic?
No, I was not diabetic. I didn't have any of those conditions. I was overweight.
How do you think so many Americans are overweight and like have pre-diabetes or diabetes?
I think we're not aware of the nutrition that is necessary to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Another thing I believe, and I think it's true, is that when people are overweight and your friends or family or people you know, they say you need to lose weight, they don't have a solution to tell you.
Mhm.
Doctors will tell you you need to lose 20 pounds. Well, you didn't tell me how I need to lose the 20 pounds. What do I need to do? What is the next step when I leave your office?
What made you want to try TAT Health Solutions Diabetes Prevention Program, even though you were on more of the overweight side and you didn't have anything to do with the diabetes prevention
Right.
side?
When I started the program, I had already lost about 82, 83 pounds. And I was just doing that on my own and eating with restrictions.
Hmm.
But I
Hmm.
needed to have understanding and guidance and someone to hold my hand to tell me, now you need to get a smaller plate. I knew this, I heard this, I've tried it, but it helped when it was reinforced. It helped when it was organized. It helped when this person said, when Dr. Terry said, I've been doing this for 25 years, I can help you. You
Mm.
don't have to die. Dr. Terry, she's no nonsense, but she's compassionate. She
Mm.
knows her stuff, and she realizes that we have not learned this. Many cultures have not learned this.
How do you feel
100%.
about health companies or health insurance companies paying for this program that you just did, the TAT program?
I think they should.
Yeah.
I think it should be provided. If it's a health concern, if I'm having a heart attack,
Hmm.
my insurance will pay for that.
Hmm.
But if I have a problem with weight, which can lead to a heart attack, I need to have some support to help me to the place where I don't have a heart attack.
And what about the state and the government? Could they play a part in that as well?
Of course, if they give consent, I think for medical facilities and doctors to move forward, then doctors and medical facilities would probably follow through. But if they are on a restricted regimen as to what they can and cannot do, they're only going to go so far.
Do you think mental health services should be a service that's provided in weight loss programs, in diabetes prevention programs? Do you think that should be incorporated?
I think it should be, yes. Several reasons, but one of them being is people are bullied when they are overweight or when they are obese. I went to the Pepsi Center to see the basketball game, and the seats are not made for people that are overweight. The airline seats aren't made for people that are overweight. So every
Mm.
place you go, if you're going on a trip and the seatbelt doesn't fit you, then you feel a little embarrassed to ask for an extension. Those things are very real. So to have someone to say, this is what it looks like, and I can empathize with how you feel, but I'm going to help you.
How do you feel about actually having Dr. Terry bringing on these other professionals, such as a dietitianist, Timmy that you were mentioning of, or a mental health therapist?
I think that whatever is an asset is necessary. All of the specialists that come on and all the people that are here to help us, I'm all for it.
What would you say the best part about the program would be for you? Was it the connection that you had with Dr. Terry, the community, the support?
The connection with Dr. Terry, with Asia, with all of the other people that are in the program. When they get
Mm.
on the line, and one of the major things I liked, there were people who lived in other time zones. So there were some people who lived in Oklahoma, and their major exercise was walking. but they would wait until it cooled off and start walking. So while we were doing our class, one lady was walking, one lady was coming out of her aerobics, one lady was coming, she was in her car, and one lady, she said, well, my kids are getting ready to graduate from high school. And I said, anybody who can't do this program, they don't want to. One lady was at the beauty shop and she was in class. She said, my kids are graduating, I'm getting my hair done, but I needed to be in the class. So the flexibility and the way that you can adapt to because everyone is different, but
Yeah.
we all have one major problem, and that is we need to be healthy.
Etc. Would you recommend this program to people that are obese and dealing with diabetes?
I would, and I have. I
Mm.
would, and I have. And I had someone just ask me last week, was I still on the program? I said, yes, I am. I said,
Oh,
I got off the wagon, but I still come to the classes every week. I'm back on the wagon. I wasn't exercising as diligently as I need to or should, but I'm back on the wagon. Since I've been on the program, I lost 30 pounds.
that's so good.
I think it's
I'm
like
so
30, there are about 30, 32 pounds. And it feels good. It looks good.
you do look
And
good.
thank you. And as Dr. Terry was saying, she said, you still have, there's always transition. Because then the first thing she told us, she said, you're gonna have to get ready to look at your face because your face is gonna look different to you.
Yeah.
And that's true. That's true. Your face begins to look different. I said, I don't know this person in the mirror.
What do you want other people to know who are trying to lose weight, who are trying to reduce their A1C, trying to get their high blood pressure down, or any other chronic illness weight to know? And what would you say to encourage them?
What I said to myself, I'm 73 years old. In 73 years, there is nothing that I really, really like to eat that I haven't had already. Since I know what it tastes like, I may not have known 40 years ago what it was doing to my body, but I have learned now what it's doing to my body and what it has done to my body. So therefore, that piece of cake and ice cream I had on Saturday, it was good. I'm not having it. And the other thing, I started planning my meals. If I knew I was invited to whatever I was going to, and I know my people, you need to know your people. If you're going to an event and you know that it's the banquet where they have the chicken and the cheesecake every time, you'll be okay, because the string beans are going to be too hard. You know, all the stuff that you just, it's a benefit. You gave them $100 and you're paying for the chicken that you really don't like. You already know that. You just know that when you leave the banquet, you can't go to McDonald's. You go home and have a salad. And I would like to say this for someone who's been through the program and now I'm in maintenance. If it got to the place where I needed to start back over again, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Amen.
Because sometimes we don't learn the lesson the first time. I encourage anyone who's listening to try TAT Health Solutions. It has worked for me, and I'm happy.
You are phenomenal. I think you are a perfect example of what it looks like to continue to build your life over time and be able to hop off the wagon and then jump right back on. You have a wonderful day, and we will see you the next round.